You are now tuned in to Go Time Dolphins with Charlie Touche and Kadeem Simmons, the Miami Dolphins podcast that's for the fans and by the fans.
Gotta make them lose their mind when it's your time. And it's show time. Going all out when it's go time. I ain't wasting no time. Gotta make them lose their mind when it's show time. Cause it's your time. Lay it on the line when it's go time. Don't waste no time.
After a Week 3 onslaught, the Miami Dolphins turn their attention to the Super Bowl hopefuls, Buffalo Bills. In what should have the potential to be Game of the Year, all eyes will be on these two AFC East powerhouses. After putting up 70 points and over 700 yards of offense against their previous opponents, the Dolphins are clicking in all cylinders, and it makes for quite the spectacle. It's Fins Up Friday, Miami versus Buffalo, Tua Tagovailoa and Josh Allen. Can't wait. Fins Up, Fin fans, now back to Charlie and Kadeem.
Week four. Miami Dolphins v Buffalo Bills. Charlie is so still, I legit can't tell if he's frozen or if he's just looking down right now. I'm going to go with Charlie's frozen because Charlie hasn't moved a genuine inch, and that's actually quite impressive. So, as we wait for Charlie to return, thanks for everyone joining us in the chat. Thanks for everyone watching us live. Thanks for everyone watching us on YouTube after the fact. Everyone listening on iTunes, Apple Podcasts, Spotify, wherever you get your podcast from. Before we delve into it, and while I continue to filibuster, you can follow us on Twitter, aka X, on Instagram, on TikTok, Go Time Dolphins on all social media platforms. We also have a Patreon ongoing, patreon.com/Go Time Dolphins on that. And hold on 2 seconds. Hello.
Bro, I'm frozen?
Yeah, you're frozen.
Bro, I'm moving around on my camera. You sure you're not the one frozen?
Can you hear me talking?
Yeah.
No, you haven't moved yet.
We should ask the people in the chat which one of us is frozen.
So if you heard that,
we live, so we get to test it out.
guys, in the chat, who's moving? Myself or Charlie? Well, actually, Charlie just gone off the phone as well. Okay, one of us isn't moving. Oh, actually, I can look on my phone and have a look. I think it's the first time that one of us has been frozen. Right, I'm gonna watch my phone quickly and have a look. Yes, Charlie. Charlie hasn't moved. You can see it on my phone. I'm moving. Yeah, thank you, Hammer. It is me. And there we go. This guy trying to say that I'm the one that's frozen. How's everyone doing on this fine Thursday? Oh, you can see my see a bit of my house. And here comes Charlie again. Charlie's still gonna be the one to say that. Let's have a look. Charlie, you here? Still no Charlie. But shout out to IMAX. Shout out to Hammer in the chat. Hope you guys are both well. Hope your Friday is going well. I hope you have a lot planned for the weekend. And I hope some of that plan includes, as Charlie disappears again, the Miami Dolphins beating the Buffalo Bills. Hammer's got the ice cube emojis. Charlie Touche. It's normally me. And it's weird because we were fine beforehand. We had, we were chatting before we went live. Quick catch up, and thought everything was good, but clearly not. Let's see if we can get him on the phone again. Charlie, if you're joining us for the first time, we apologize. It's not normally like this. Hello?
Yeah, I just restarted. I'm gonna jump back in a minute.
Okay, cool. I will keep. Well, I'm still live, so obviously, but okay, we shall see you in a second.
All right.
Cool. As Hammer reminds everyone that the Dolphins just scored again. Dolphins coming off that 70-20 victory over the Denver Broncos. And it's just me. Everyone should know my name by now. I've been here 4 years. But if you don't know who I am, then yes, I am Kadeem Simmons. Mac, that's amazing. Glad to hear that your dad is home. Yeah, hope he is well. Hope the family is well. Hope you are well. And yeah, excellent news that your dad is back home and that he is better. So here's to the health of your dad and everyone else's parents, family, kids, all that kind of stuff. Also, my beard, it's nearly here. I've missed it. Definitely missed it. But yes, definitely glad your dad is well. I think you might have said this before. How is Charlie going to be in the chat but not actually a part of the show? Like, I feel like this is the COVID days. It was just me by myself, and I'm talking for like 20 minutes trying to do an episode by myself, and it's awful. Shout out to anyone who does a video, a podcast, a channel by themselves, because it is mad difficult, extremely difficult trying to talk to yourself. DB, you are right. Charlie's bootleg Wi-Fi acting up again. Charlie can do the show from the chat if you want to. Hey, keep the comments rolling. And you know what? This could be the perfect time for me to do the intro. I think I'm going to give the intro a go, as Charlie clearly isn't here to do it. So, hold on, wait. Look at that. As the TV show goes, Saved by the Bell. Charlie, how are you? Charlie, can you hear us? Charlie. So we have movement. Now we see if we have sound. IMAX says, Charlie, maybe need to move to Homestead. I'm on my parents' internet, no issues. And then Hammer says, train to get to nowhere. LOL. Charlie, can you hear us? You know what? I don't know what this guy's doing.
Yo.
Hello?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I'm good, man. Like I have no idea what just happened. Like I'm right here. You was there. You said I was frozen, and I'm like, is this a joke? You know what I'm saying? Is this a prank? Is this like a social study to see how I react to not being frozen? And then Kadeem is just pranking me, and I'm like, what? I'm waiting for comments. The people in the comments to say, what are you talking about, Kadeem? You know what I'm saying? So I'm like, is this a joke? And then now I'm back. So we live. We good now, right?
We're live. We're good.
Bro, look, I'm trying to tell you, like, this is, it felt like how it was 5 minutes ago. Like nothing has happened.
Nah. You said, and I quote, we're live, ask the chat. And the chat said, Kadeem, you're good. Charlie is frozen. Kadeem, you're the only one moving. So
I ain't gonna lie. I thought this was like one of those. I thought it was like a Truman Show or something. You know what I'm saying? Like or one of those movies where everybody is in on the prank. Another thing was I could have did the show from the chat. I kind of like the vibe of the chat. I rock with y'all boys in the chat, man. So yeah, I might have to go back to the chat. That's what's up. Hey, it's Go Time Dolphins, the Miami Dolphins podcast that goes not only across the pond but across the world. I'm your boy Charlie Touche. I got my co-host Kadeem Simmons with me. It's always for the fans and by the fans. Your favorite podcast, and sometimes your favorite podcast has live issues. Actually, it's not often that we do. So thank you for rocking with us and working through it with us. And we here now. What's up, Kadeem?
As I was saying, shout out to Finn's Take with CB83 and DB, who says, good to see you, Charlie. You had me worried for a while. DB, same. Good. Like, I'm not about doing the show live by myself. I would have just gone to bed, like, and said, we'll do this another time.
Bro, live episode Dolo pretty good. Remember I had the live episode, the solo episode, the Buffalo playoff review you were on a cruise, like enjoying the whole 7 seas after the Dolphins lost a playoff game, and I had to do a solo podcast. It wasn't that bad, Kadeem.
One, I was not enjoying it because the Dolphins just lost. Like, you can't enjoy your holiday after the Dolphins lose a playoff game.
I'm just saying, who books a cruise during the playoffs?
Hannah Montana does.
That's something you need to work out with Hannah Montana, Holmes.
Trust me, it will never happen again. It genuinely won't. But yeah, Buffalo. We head to Buffalo on Sunday, and if my facts are correct, which I think they are, the Dolphins haven't won in Buffalo since 2016. Charlie, that was 7 years ago.
Mhm.
That is, if it is 2016, how many quarterbacks have we had start since 2016?
Oh, that's a good question, Kadeem. That is a legit question. I doubt we're gonna go get the answer. But if I had, I guess you could pull it up, fact check, stat check, and I'm gonna give me 2 tries to get this right. How many quarterbacks? 2016 or 17?
2016.
2016. I'm gonna say 1. Ryan Tannehill, Matt Moore, Brock Osweiler, Ryan Fitzpatrick, Chosen One, Tua, Teddy Bridgewater. Someone came in before Teddy too. Oh, Skylar Thompson, that's 8. And just to chop it up, I would say 9.5. So who came in for Tannehill? Oh, Smoking Jay. I'm gonna say 10. How many
Cool.
quarterbacks have we had since 2016?
So I will double check, but so this is per StatMuse. So yeah, December 24th, 2016, we win 34-31. We are 10-5 at this stage, and the Bills are 7-8. Who was the Dolphins quarterback in 2016? Who do you think?
Ryan Tannehill.
Incorrect. Matt Moore.
Ooh. Oh, hold on. That wasn't the question. Hold on. That wasn't the question. All right, I got that question wrong. Cool.
Yeah.
Cool. How many quarterbacks have we quarterbacks have we had since 2016?
So as I check this, Finn's take with CB83 says probably 7. We average about 1 a year. As I'm checking this, let us know in the comments how many you think. I'm gonna go, and now that I know that, yeah. So Matt Moore, we had Ryan Tannehill when he came back, Jay Cutler, because yes, we was there for the Jay Cutler game.
Finn's take with CB83 said we average about 1 a year. I ain't gonna lie, we average like 3 a year, bro.
Yeah. DB says 11. So I've got 3 so far.
I got 10.
Moore, Tannehill, Cutler, Josh Rosen, Fitzpatrick, Tua, Skylar, Teddy, 8. And I think there might be everyone. I'm gonna go 9 to be on the safe side. So you said 10.
He just threw 9 out there. I can't name it, but let me just do it. Go ahead. Yeah,
right, so
ahead.
I've got 9. You got 10. DB's got 11.
Right. One of us is right, by the way.
Of course not. This can be difficult to check as well. I mean, Dolphins roster 2016.
I imagine you're probably gonna have to look it up by yourself. I don't think I don't think you can ask Siri that. But
no.
if you want to look it up and have me continue the episode, we can.
Yeah, that would be great.
All right, so Dig, it's week 4. Miami Dolphins travel to Buffalo and take on what could possibly be the game of the year. Buffalo played in the game of the year last year against the Vikings in Buffalo, and Josh Allen and Kirk Cousins was trying to give the game to the other quarterback. Like, yo, you take it. No, you take it. No, you take it. And it just went back and forth with turnovers and fumbles on the 1 yard line and interceptions in overtime. And I can't remember who said it on Twitter. My bad. But all right, I can't remember who it was. It was one of two people. And they said all we got to do is keep it close and Josh Allen's going to do the rest.
No respect for Josh Allen. No.
All we got to do is keep it close and Josh Allen is going to do the rest. Listen. That's the truth. I believe Josh Allen is glitch mode, and whenever the game is on the line and it's super close, or he gets nervous and doesn't want to blow it, doesn't want to make a mistake, that's when he makes the mistake. We seen the 5 yard, the one hopper from the 5 yard line in a clean pocket, by the way, in Miami, games on the line, fourth down. I think it was fourth down, threw a one hopper from the 5 yard line. I don't know how you do that, but he's supposed to have this strong arm, right? So yeah, I believe Josh Allen is he's going to give us the game. And I almost got into our pick, what I thought about the pick, but Kadeem still stat checking, and let us know in the comments what y'all think will be the outcome of the game, and we'll get into it when we get into No Huddle. But Raheem Mostert, Devon Achane, they showed up last week, and something we might be like a running team this week because Buffalo averages 5.9 yards, giving up 5.9 yards on average this season. However, Buffalo also only averages 11 points, giving up 11 points a game. So they do have a defense. And when it comes to scoring points, points allowed, they only average 11 points. So we're in for a little game. We're in for a little treat. A lot of people want to flex it and make it a primetime game. I don't care when you play it. We just have to play it. So, and I think Tua said it pretty good. He's like, yo, we just going up there. We want to beat Buffalo. That's it. They want to beat us. We want to beat them. And that's what we're going to go up there to do. So, Kadeem, you're in the middle of your stat check. You want to throw something in to help us out?
I legit think the answer's 9.
Oh.
So
why you say that?
So the names I've got: Matt Moore, 1. Ryan Tannehill, Jay Cutler, Brock Osweiler, Ryan Fitzpatrick, Josh Rosen, Jacoby Brissett, Teddy Bridgewater, and Skylar Thompson.
And Tua.
Oh yeah, Tua. Yeah, fuck. I know this.
Hey, I was right.
Yeah, you are. Right. So yeah, I wrote 9 names, and I legit forgot to write down Tua's. And no, as I was going through it, the one that threw me was Brock Osweiler. I was like, oh snap, we signed
Brock Osweiler.
I know you did, yeah, but as I was going through it, I was like, oh yeah, and yeah, Ted. The Dolphins have had 10 starting quarterbacks in 7 years. That is mental. So a few of the comments as I was doing that.
Someone said Josh Rosen started a game for us.
Listen, Josh Rosen, at the time, the Dolphins spent a second round pick on someone who drafted in the first round. You think that's great? It just never worked out. It just didn't. But yeah, so some of the comments. So so FinTake with CB83 said that play meaningful time. I'm not talking one gamers. I think for us, it was, yeah. We're not asked that question. I wasn't talking about people who came into a game. It was like, no, people who started, snap one, and, they didn't have to finish the game, but it's what it is. Shout out to K Chaos, I believe, first time commenter. So if that is correct, hey, welcome to GTD. Moya TV. Yo, what's up, everybody? What's up, Moya TV? Finn's Take says, I like David Long to have a major impact on keeping Trash Allen in check. AVG got to be a dog too. Hammer's got a 43-9 Fins for the win again and again. I would love that. DV says this game is set up perfectly. Dolphins offense dominated last week, and Bills defense dominated. So apologies, and the offense is no joke. K Chaos says Chosen is starting again. Shake my head. I don't think Chosen will start.
Yeah, I don't think Chosen starting.
But we'll get to that, obviously, because there's a lot to talk about injuries and stuff like that. Moya says he got a TD last week against Denver, best player. And then, yeah, Josh Rosen started for us. Hammer says, who is this Tua guy? So FinTech reckons that Josh Rosen didn't start a game for us. I will double check that.
You know what? How about this? I think I can name the game he started for us. The Dallas game. The Dallas game when and there was like 11 drop passes. I think he started that game. And then I think we went back to Fitzpatrick.
So Josh Rosen, Miami Dolphins, and just Wikipedia. Wikipedia has him at 6 games played, 3 games started.
For Miami.
Yeah, Miami, yeah. Says Rosen must start. Yep. So Rosen was named a starter for week 3 and threw for 200 yards as the Dolphins lost 31-6 to the Dallas Cowboys in week 4.
That was such a good game too, bro. Like all jokes aside, Daw was balling and everyone was dropping all the balls, bro. Like it was crazy.
Week 4 against the Chargers, he threw for 180 yards, 1 touchdown and 1 interception in a 30-10 loss. And then he started against Washington, benched for Fitzpatrick after 3 quarters, while only throwing for 85 yards and 2 interceptions. Dolphins lost 17-16. So yeah, Josh Rosen started 3 games for the Miami Dolphins. DB says if Flores kept Rosen as a starter, we would have Burrow. And shout out to Carl. What's good? Fins up. Again, I think Carl, third time commenter. If I'm correct, welcome.
What up?
Yeah, listen, if Flores did keep Rosen as a starter, might have had Joe Burrow. Who knows? And you don't know what to do. But two is the starter, 2 is the quarterback, 2 was the pick. Yeah, you said a lot about this Buffalo game and Josh Allen and all that kind of stuff. It's going to be interesting. It's a game in which I think Miami have done a really good job over the last few years of going to places and winning games, which they haven't done in quite a while. And I think if they can do it again on Sunday against Buffalo, not only will they move to 4-0, but I think for a lot of people who don't want to admit it, I think they'll say it's the first game in which they'll give credit to the Dolphins. The Dolphins are 3-0, but people still believe it's like a fake 3-0, given that we beat a Chargers team that were 0-2. You know, we played them as 0-1. Beat a Patriots team which aren't the same, and then a Bronco team which lost. We put up 70 points, despite the fact that we're not a 70-point team.
Bro, listen, it's funny how that works. Because if you lose these games, they still count. You know what I'm saying? And not only do they count, people come at your head like, "Oh, look who you lost to." You see what I'm saying? So nah, bro, I'm not here for that. I'm not here for that. Like, yo, you are what your record says you are. It's that simple. You have to win the close games. Like we could easily be 2-1 right now. Chargers could have took us out, and then we would not hear the end of Herbert is better than Tua. Like we would not hear the end of it. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh yeah, Tua threw for X amount of yards, but Herbert still won. You know what I'm saying, bro? I'm not here for the you didn't play nobody yet. Oh well, look at your wins and let that, bro. That's noise. You see what I'm saying? If this was the locker room, we block the noise out. But since this is a podcast, we got to talk about the noise. But it's just foolishness. You know what I'm saying? So I'm not here for that.
Yeah, so yeah, definitely. And I think it's one of those things that you said the Dolphins could be 2-1. In a bizarre world, the Dolphins could be 1-2. They did everything possible to lose that Patriots game. And if they're 1-2, we're not talking about MVP tour and best offense in the league and all that kind of stuff. So no, shout out to the Dolphins for getting the wins, for doing what needs to be done. And to what Armstead said, I think on like Tuesday, that there was no victory Monday in Miami. It was on to Buffalo because while you beat the Broncos 70-20, it means nothing going to the Bills game. You know, you don't start with an extra 10 points or any of that kind of stuff. You have the confidence, but you can't let that confidence turn into a smugness and take your eye off the ball against this Buffalo team who will want to keep up that record of not losing to Miami in Buffalo since 2016. If the Dolphins can listen, I've seen people say this is a must-win game. My definition of a must-win game is basically like it has to be something that comes out of it. So, you know, if this was week 17 and the Dolphins had to win to make the playoffs, that's a must-win game. Or if you win to save your job, nothing happens if the Dolphins lose this game outside of the media will talk about, oh, see, I told you so. But again, you can't make the playoffs with this win. You can't be knocked out of the playoffs with this win. What you can do with this win is, like I said earlier, really put a statement out to the AFC and the NFL. It's like, hey, this isn't a Madden team. We are a legit team, and you better take us seriously because if not, we will dog walk every single team that we come across this season.
Listen, Tua was the offensive player of the month. AFC offensive player of the month was Tua. We know what this game means. It's not a must win by no stretch of the imagination, but it would be nice to go be like, yo, we're here for our rightful spot. We were supposed to be the next team up when the Patriots disintegrated and Buffalo came out of nowhere. Kudos, but y'all window is closed. It's not even closing no more. It's closed now. You know what I'm saying? And I would like to go into Buffalo and who was it? Hammer? I think Hammer said something about, or Moya TV said something about like 49-3 or something like that. Like,
that
bro,
I would like Hammer.
I would like to go to Buffalo and smack them around. You know what I'm saying? I would really like that. Not likely, but I would really like that. You know what else I would like, Kadeem? I would like the conversation of MVP Tua all over again. It's only week 3, and we're already talking about MVP Tua. But you could be an MVP too with my bookie. NFL, college ball, and a brand new cash out system gives you options to bet and win all season long. First 2 legs of your parlay hit, cash out early and place another bet. Or let it ride for a chance to hit a bigger parlay, bigger payday. Join us at MyBookie for an entire season filled with daily odds, boosts, same game parlays, and a huge prize pool contest. Right now, MyBookie has no strings attached, cash bonus that lets you deposit and withdraw quick. Use promo code GOTIME on your first deposit of $50 or more, and you can receive up to $200 in cash instantly credited to your MyBookie account. That's GoTime. Promo code GoTime. Claim your own cash bonus now. You can bet anything, anytime, anywhere, only with MyBookie. Already.
My bookie.
Hey,
Shout out to my bookie. Also shout out to Moya TV. He said this earlier, and I have seen it now. He says, I don't know if you saw, I joined the cult #Patreon. So shout out to Moya TV, the latest member of the GTD Patreon.
But and you get this easy money access now. Ooh, we up too. We'll get into that later, but we up on easy money on the Patreon.
JMO says, hi guys, I think we'll win. I am nervous though. KKO says River Craycraft can't stay healthy. I don't know about that one. I don't think he'd been that injured in Miami. I might have missed it last year, but I think each time Miami's been relatively healthy. Kyle says we don't have to lean on Josh Allen's INT record this time. The way Fangio has the boys going for the ball over the tackle, our chances of getting the ball back in clutch moments has skyrocketed. JMR said that's great news on IMAX's dad being back home. Carl adds, I want to see at least 2 forced fumbles this weekend. Buffalo sees the world through almost tinted glasses. JMO adds almost their glasses. Carl says undefeated, almost champions. And then JMO adds there's plenty of tint. Also, it was a question on the last episode, a great question by Charlie. And I asked it to the UK Dolphins WhatsApp group, but also some of my other NFL friends. And the question was, would you take back-to-back Super Bowl victories the first year you go undefeated, but you don't win another Super Bowl in your lifetime, or 4 Super Bowls across your lifetime? It could be 4 in a row, 1 every 10 years, whatever it is. Charlie, I don't think a single person I asked that question to said back-to-back. Not one person.
I think it's how you word it, Kadeem, because the way you just worded that just now was that wasn't it. But that's cool.
Okay. How should I have worded it?
I mean, we already did this. You know what I'm saying? The question is, would in a alternative universe where you have one result, which is either an undefeated season and back-to-back Super Bowls. So you win now and you win next year, and this year is undefeated. Or sometime in your lifetime, the Dolphins will win 4 Super Bowls. We don't know how long we're gonna live. You know what I'm saying? So we will experience 4 Super Bowls if we chose that alternative universe, though. So yeah, with that being said, which one would you choose? So shout out to Josh Kasker. He chose the 4 Super Bowls. Shout out to Josh Kasker.
Because that's a
You know
correct
what I'm
answer.
saying? I didn't know there was a wrong answer.
What's the bigger number, 2 or 4?
What's more impressive?
What's the bigger number, 2 or 4?
Cool. I'm not arguing which
and
is
that's
better.
the thing.
I'm not gonna argue which is better. Because I tell you right now, Dolphins go undefeated, y'all boys acting a donkey, and there's no guarantee that we're gonna win 4 Super Bowls in our lifetime. So y'all boys gonna act up like, yo, look what we did, and y'all gonna live it up.
No. But see, that wasn't the question. The question, like, it was either 2 Super Bowls or 4 Super Bowls. That was the question, was it not?
No, it's not just 2 or 4. It's how you do it. It's back to back, because those 4 don't have to be back to back. It could be one every 5 years. You know what I'm saying?
Okay.
So, but back to back is impressive in itself, and then undefeated, just bro, that's bragging rights forever, bro. And then
But
we were the only franchise to go undefeated twice. That's, bro, I'm rapping forever.
But
I don't even have to listen to Sixburg with their 6 championships.
But again, it's 2 Super Bowls, even if it's the most impressive thing, or 4 Super Bowls. And that's what everyone was saying. It was, I'd rather take the 4 Super Bowls over the 2 Super Bowls, even if they are very impressive. That's what my argument came down to, and that's what everyone said. Although Moya says, I'll take either one. Carl said we'll never trade undefeated season for anything. JMR adds, my mother made the deal apparently, and I've suffered a lifetime. I bought a 1971, raised in the Miami Dolphins, and haven't won a championship since I got out of diapers. Listen, we're not going to get into no huddle just yet, but I feel like we have to talk about the injury news before we get into no huddle. So, River Craycraft 400 has gone on IR, and Eric Ezekama, aka Easy E, is non-injury related to the non-injury related list, I believe.
Non-football related, you mean?
I think so. Yeah. Mike McDaniel said that it's a neck injury, which might go back to his college days. But so those 2 injuries are announced. The Dolphins are down 2 wide receivers this weekend, and all of a sudden, my Twitter timeline is photos of Jarvis Landry, and people saying, Chris Greer, do the right thing and bring back Jarvis Landry. And I was just like, what? Why are we doing Jarvis Landry agenda in 2023? Listen, Landry was great when he was in Miami. I legit couldn't tell you where Jarvis Landry is right now, and I don't think Jarvis Landry is the answer to Miami Dolphins need receiver help. Like, even down 2 wide receivers, I think the Dolphins have enough in Tyreek Hill, Jalen Waddle, Robbie Chosen. Like I think those three alone are going to be enough. But
What's dude's name? He's been on the Sanders, Braylon Sanders.
Yeah,
bro. Like before I hit the market and go look at receivers, I holler at our practice squad guys, and then I will go after Kenny Galladay before I went after Jarvis Landry, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like no, bro. I have no desire to bring back Jarvis Landry.
Yeah, I genuinely didn't get that one. Listen, you could probably run Devon Achan, or like maybe Motor at wide receiver if you really, really want to. Like the Dolphins aren't short on wide receiver just yet, and I think if again, as JMO says, Blackton Barrios is producing for us. Like it's not ideal. We've lost 2 wide receivers in 1 week, but we had the depth to cover it. Charlie, there's a comment from Rob, as he says, "What's up?" Can you read this comment out for me, please?
3-0, win for the red and white Wizards tonight. Highway the lads. Highway the lads.
I also like how you said
what that means.
You said what was it 3-0?
Yeah.
Yeah. See, UK football terms, it's 3-0. Like we don't say like so yeah, like yeah.
3 zip win. That's what
Yeah.
he said. Yo,
Yeah.
hey, I ain't gonna lie. I'm about to put y'all on pause real quick. I got something going on out there. I'll be right back.
No worries. We shall see you in a sec. Leaving in the morning, eat my last dinner, my folks till January, God willing. IMAX, enjoy that meal. Again, hope both your parents are okay, and yeah, hopefully it's not the last time it's your last meal with your family until January and way beyond that. Rob, it was what, Sunderland v Sheffield Wednesday, if I believe correctly. Bit of soccer talk over here. I am from the UK. If you don't know that just yet, and again, everyone in the chat, let me know what you think or how you think the Dolphins will get on. I saw someone say earlier that they were nervous. Yeah, JML, I'm nervous. JML, I'm kind of like you. I'm always nervous. I think that's more of a me, not that I don't believe in this team, but me always expecting the worst. Me expecting something to go wrong. But slowly, this team is changing my opinion. I wasn't worried in any of the first 3 games. I backed the Dolphins to win their first 3 games. We'll find out later if I back the Dolphins to win their 4th game. And then yeah, any Finn news from today, Rob? I've outside of the injury news that I just said, I will get into more injury news in no huddle. There's been nothing major as far as I can tell. But no, it's all good. J Moore says Charlie's internet connection ate a tuna sandwich from Subway that it forgot out on the counter all night, as he literally just left. Let me get rid of. I don't want to be in 2 boxes. Let's get rid of that. Let's bring up my name. What's my headline? Go Tam Dolphins. I like that. Yeah. So give me 2 seconds, guys. Yeah, JMO, I was going to get into that in no huddle, but again, it's not. I'll address it in no huddle when I bring up the comment. Then, Rob says Sunday playing away to Bills is a free hit. I'll ask him as he has returned, and I give it the names. Charlie, can you hear me?
I can. Can you hear me?
I can. Is your mic on?
Is my mic on?
I don't think your mic is on. You sound different. Let me know in the comments if Charlie sound different since he's returned. Again, it's after a while you kind of get used to this kind of stuff. As Rob says, Sunday playing away to the Bulls is a free hit. I don't think it's a free hit. It's the last thing the Dolphins want to do is get into that habit they got into last season where they were streaky. And I think, again, put up another win, go 4-0, give yourself basically try and open as big a gap as possible as you can. Yeah, Rob, you are right. Charlie's mic is lit up, but before it was. Carl says, "What's everyone's opinion on Braxton Barrios? I think he's proven to be reliable and a good team player." I agree. I think if I remember correctly, there was someone who just lost their camera again, who wasn't sure if Braxton Barrios would make. Charlie, can you hear me?
Yeah. I heard everything.
And the mic is all good now. Not to throw you under a double-decker bus, but you didn't think Braxton Barrios would make the roster, did you?
Kadeem. Boy, don't make me throw you over under the double-decker bus, bro. No, I didn't think Braxton Barrios. If I had I just picked who I thought the 6 receivers was going to be. I thought Chosen Anderson was going to beat him out. Robbie Chosen was going to beat him out. That's all. That's not that egregious of a take. That's not an egregious take.
I had Braxton Barrios making 53-man roster. And I think, Carl, that's my opinion on Barrios, and that's Charlie's.
Cool.
And again,
cool. Hey, look. There's only one of us that have the Dolphins going to the Super Bowl this year. Tell them which one it is, Kadeem.
So for those who don't know, Charlie said that the Dolphins are going to reach the Super Bowl. I said the Dolphins will make the AFC Championship game. I didn't say they'll lose the game. I just said that that's like the minimum that I expect them to do this year. So I'm just saying.
This guy's funny. This is a funny guy. Hey, let's get another no huddle, bro.
Yeah, it is about time we got into no huddle. As I get the music correct, chuck it on a loop, and no huddle. As that begins, brilliant. So, Charlie, how you feeling?
Say what?
How you feeling?
I think you need to turn the music down a little bit because I ain't catch everything you said.
I said, how are you feeling?
Oh, okay, yeah, I'm live and ready. What you got for me?
The weather on Sunday, 74 degrees Fahrenheit.
74 degrees Fahrenheit. Converted into Celsius for our fans across the pond. What's my record so far, Kadeem?
Your record so far,
1-2.
1-2.
All right, we about to get back to 500. 74 divided by 2 is 37, and 37 minus 32 is 5 degrees Celsius. This doesn't sound right. This should be. Is it 5 or 19? Hold on. I'm gonna say 19 degrees Celsius.
19 degrees Celsius. Check the banner to see if Charlie was correct or incorrect.
Oh my
Charlie's
goodness.
1-3. Charlie Touche is 1-3 of the season. Charlie's playoff hopes are dwindling and dwindling.
Hey, I almost come back. What is it in Celsius?
23.
This is bad, bro. I got to get my Celsius conversion right, bro.
Charlie, listen. I reckon next week could be a must-win game. Next week could be must-win. If you fall to 1-4, your season's done.
It's not though. I'm gonna come back. I'm winning 12 games like the Dolphins.
Just don't start 1-3. So we have the injury report for the Dolphins. As we discussed in the comments, but hasn't said it out loud yet. Jalen Phillips is ruled out of the game. It's the oblique injury he picked up in the 70-20 win against the Denver Broncos. Savon Ahmed is questionable. The injury report has Teron Armstead as questionable, but Armstead has said that he is playing, so there is that. Deshaun Elliott is questionable, as is Connor Williams. And as we know, Eric Ezekama and Claycraft 400 will not be available this weekend. For the Bills, the one thing we do know is that Jordan Poyer has been ruled out. So the Buffalo Bills will be without Jordan Poyer. It means that Damar Hamlin is likely to start. And I did say, if Damar Hamlin plays one game this season, he will be named Comeback Player of the Year. So the Comeback Player of the Year, so Sunday could be the game which involves the MVP, the Offensive Player of the Year, and the Comeback Player of the Year. So that is what I have for the injury report. And Charlie is now 1-3 on the temperature. Awkward.
You know, I'm 1-3 with the Celsius and Fahrenheit conversion, but I'm 3-0 in easy money, Kadeem. Like, I'm making us money, man. Like, you know what I'm saying? So let's get into fantasy football. We're starting Tua. Not only are we starting Tua in all of our lineups, we're getting rid of the whatever backup we had drafted with Tua. If you drafted someone behind Tua, like, yo, let me wait on Tua, but I'm gonna pick up whoever. Get rid of that whoever. Trade them and get you some depth pieces for your bench. We're starting Tua forever and ever. Amen. Raheem Mostert. We're starting Raheem Mostert. Although I traded him in my league, in the Go Time Dolphins podcast league, I traded Raheem Mostert. And I ain't gonna lie, I got some remorse. I ain't gonna lie. Like, boy, I need that back. You feel me? I thought I was seeing something different, and I'm like, yo, I'm tripping. You feel me? So we're starting Raheem Mostert, but beware, A-Chain has to get carries now. There's no way you could put A-Chain back in the garage. There's no way. So A-Chain will get some carries. Kind of why I like, you know, let me see what I can get for Raheem Mostert. And I still kind of tripped because I probably could have waited. Jeff Wilson Jr. is coming back too, so I like, well, let me get rid of him while I can. But even in trading him, I didn't get what I wanted. So Waddle's back. Starting Waddle, starting Tyreek, starting Mostert, not starting any tight end. Hopefully one of the tight ends get off. Starting the Dolphins defense. There will be opportunities there for the Dolphins defense to capitalize on, and I believe we're gonna get our sacks. We're gonna get a pick, and maybe we could turn one of them picks into or a sack fumble to a touchdown. That'll do well. But I don't think this is the best game of the year, and it's 52-50. You know what I'm saying? Like, both offenses are going off. I think it's gonna be a competitive game. So I'm starting Jason Sanders. I'm all in on Jason Sanders. I think he's going to get us right. Other side of the ball, I'll start Josh Allen. I think he gets it done with his legs. I'll start James Cook. I'll start Stephon Diggs. I'm starting Gabe Davis. We got ourselves a game, y'all. So we're going to see what happens. I'm not starting Bills defense, though. Not starting Bills defense. Let's see what -12 looks like in Denver when you start a defense in fantasy football. So no, I'm not starting Bills defense, and I'm not starting their kicker either.
What is the easy money pick of the week?
Easy money pick of the week should be no surprise. It's Tua Tagovailoa Tagovailoa throwing over a touchdown and a half. If the national media will like to talk about Tua and not believe in Tua, we're gonna capitalize on it and we're gonna make money off of it. But if any other quarterback was an MVP candidate like Mahomes or Allen or Burrow, their over under touchdown line would be 2.5. Tua is only 1.5. So as long as it's 1.5, we're gonna take it and we're gonna live by it and die by it. Easy money pick of the week. Tua over a touchdown and a half passing.
Fair play. So, if you want bonus easy money tips, bonus easy money picks, join us over at Patreon. Pick up the tier 3, which is the GDT MVP. and you will get
GDT. Could you work for somebody? What's he doing? You got your own podcast, GDT?
GTD. Wow, just apologies. Go Dolphins time, something like that. Yeah. So yeah, pick up the tier 3, which gives you the ability to get the Go Time Dolphins easy
Well,
money.
these comments is going off on my temperature gate.
Hey, it's not just that. So Rob, so let's see what I missed. Yeah, IMAX said Jalen Phillips is out for us, Poyer is out for Buffalo. Yep. JMO says if we can show up by 14 in the first half, then Josh Allen will go into glitch mode. Rob says Barris has been sneaky good. I wasn't expecting it at all.
Thank you, Rob.
Rob says, here we go for Temperature Gate. Thank you, Rob. Charlie Touche, question for you from Hammer. What's wrong with Barton? What's wrong with Barrios? Why don't you like him? Carl had your back. He says Charlie didn't say he didn't like him. He just thought Charlie will make the roster ahead instead of him.
Thank you. That's it, bro. That's it.
Yeah, but agendas have to run, and that's an agenda I'm running, so it's all good. Hammer says 74-0 Fins for the win again and again. J-Mo says, I depend on Charlie to keep reminding me how to do this because the thermostat in my camper is stuck on Celsius and they stopped making that model during COVID. JMO, do not rely on Charlie. Listen, Charlie is 1 in 3. Yeah.
Listen. I'm 1 in 3. I don't know, but look, there's been some suspect losses that I had to take in those 3 losses. You know what I'm saying? Like Kadeem, like, listen, I lost today. Like, look. I said 19. I was 4 degrees off. Let's get real now. Like, I was only 4 degrees off Celsius. I wasn't 10 degrees off Celsius. You know what I'm saying? Like, I was only 4 degrees off Celsius. That's it.
The controversial one, the chat gave to you. So you're the one you have is the one that the chat gave to you. It's not even try that. Rob says
I'm going to the playoffs, bro.
Rob says I think Charlie is temperature tanking. Carl adds tanking for temp. J-Bar says Charlie gets me close like they bought Super Bowl. Listen, Charlie, you can't let the cookie like that. You need to come correct next week. That's all I'm saying.
No, you're right. I'm gonna get it right, bro. I'm gonna have to get my quarterback wristband playbook. You know what I'm saying? When it comes to temperatures. You know what I'm saying?
Mental.
Oh yeah, hold on, Kadeem. So who? What's your prediction for the game this week? What's the score? Who wins? What's the score? Who wins?
Same way I am taking 4 Super Bowls over 2. I'm taking Dolphins to go 4-0. We are beating Buffalo in Buffalo for the first time since 2016. I am going with a 33-24 victory. I think 33-24 victory. Allen to throw, like, Bills to turn the ball over twice. Still looking at the defense going, hey, we can improve, but we will get the job done. We will leave Buffalo with the dub, and we will head into week 5 4-0. And they will have to respect the Dolphins on national media. And if they don't, I don't care, because they are respected over here on Go Time Dolphins. Charlie, what is your score prediction?
I got the Dolphins winning, going 4-0. And I can't go against Miami. Like, not just bro. If you rock with us, y'all know I'm unbiased. Like, listen, if I think we're gonna lose, I think we're gonna lose. I just don't see how teams are gonna beat us now. I just don't see it anymore. How is someone gonna? I'm just gonna have to watch us lose so I could be like, oh, okay, that's how we lost. But I don't see how teams are gonna beat us. So I got us going 4-0. I got us putting up 27. Maybe 30. So just for this conversation, I'm gonna say it's 30-23, and actually the over under is 53.5. So if that's any indication, that's 53. You only covered by a half a point, so you might not want to bet the over under. Kadeem got us going over. I got us going under by 0.5 point. So Dolphins win two or more touchdowns, and Josh Allen gives us the pick. Like, thank you, I appreciate you. So if you want to take the Josh Allen prop bet pick, yeah, let's do that. I like it.
Cool. I have some stuff to say for bonus time, as always, because it's bonus time. But again, let us know in the comments what you think about the scoreline, what you think about the game in general. Follow us on, if you're not subscribed on YouTube yet, go over there, subscribe to YouTube, smash the like button, comment away. Let's see if we can get this video trending. Let's get the entire internet talking about Miami Dolphins v the Buffalo Bills. And if you haven't already, follow us on Instagram, Twitter, TikTok, Bebo, MySpace, High Five, whatever social media platform you want to use.
High Five, that's a legit social media platform?
High Five, but yeah,
Five?
that was like around the year 2000 and stuff. Yeah.
Oh, like MySpace? Y'all got MySpace? You had a MySpace, Kadeem?
Yeah, I had a MySpace, yeah. 100%, yes.
Hey, my MySpace still out there. Like, I tried to log in like 2 years ago. I couldn't remember the password.
Let it go. Like, let it go. Let that thing go. And yeah, shout out to Moya TV, the latest Patreon. We appreciate you. We shall see you over there. If you want to join him over at Patreon, patreon.com/GoTime Dolphins, and hopefully we will see more of you there over the next few weeks. Charlie, sign us out, boy.
We genuinely appreciate everybody who rock with us, and we are grateful for everyone who rocks with us on Patreon. Straight up, appreciate our friends over at MyBookie. Y'all know what time it is, man. Stay positive, test negative. For Kadeem Simmons, I'm Charlie Touche. Thank you for tuning in this time. Make sure you catch us next time on Go Time. Already.
Gotta make them lose their mind when it's your time. And it's show time. Going all out when it's go time. I ain't wasting no time. Gotta make them lose their mind when it's show time. Cause it's your time. Lay it on the line when it's go time. Don't waste no time. Gotta make them lose their mind when it's your time. And it's show time. Going all out when it's go time. I ain't wasting no time.
Charlie, two things. I'll start with they're both funny, but this is a funnier one. Mike Tannenbaum was on ESPN or some show talking blah blah, and we're talking about this upcoming game, Dolphins Bills blah blah, and we're saying how the Bills defense is so good and they're going to sit in zone and they're only going to rush forward and they're going to make it difficult for you. And as he's talking, talking about the Dolphins offense being really, really good and all the clips from the first few weeks. But then when he talks about the Bills defense really, really good, they show a clip of the Dolphins against the Bills. And Tua hits Waddle for like a 40-yard pass. And everyone in the studio is like, that's the clip you want to go with. This great Bills defense gives up 40 yards. And he's like, well, I'm going to find anything else, blah, blah. And everyone was like, no, you're tripping. So I need to go find that clip. Because they were like, you can't say the Bills defense is really, really good. And then show that clip. That is insane. It's doing the rounds on social media. The GTD account will share it over the next few days. Brilliant. The other thing the GTD account might show, if Charlie allows it, have you seen this craze or this viral thing on, I guess, mainly TikTok, of women talking to their partners about Travis Kelce and Taylor Swift?
I seen one of them. I didn't know it was more than just that. I seen just one video, and dude was like, "Yo, don't ever say that again." like chick said, "Yeah, she's gonna help him become famous, and get him some notoriety." And he was like, "What?"
I'm so glad Hannah Montana's here for this. So yesterday, Hannah Montana gets home. Bearing in mind, I'm downstairs in the kitchen washing up. Shaq is upstairs playing PlayStation. And Hannah's like, "Oh, Kadeem, have you seen this guy that Taylor Swift is dating? Like, she's making him famous." And I kid you not, bearing in mind, we're in the kitchen and Shaq is upstairs. All you hear is Shaq go, "What?" And Shaq runs downstairs. Are you serious? Travis Kelce. You don't know who Travis Kelce is. And honestly, I didn't realize it's recorded. So Hannah's got this video of me and Shaq just going, "You are mad. How can you not know who Travis Kelce is? Travis Kelce is the best tight end in the league, yeah? And to say that Taylor Swift is making him famous, she got us. She got us good. I didn't realize she was going to get us like that. We've got the video. We might have to share it because, yeah. Fair play.
Oh man, yeah, we got to get that, bro. Because I seen the one. I didn't know it was more than one. Like I didn't know it was like a thing now. But yeah, bro, that's crazy. She got y'all.
Absolutely. Yeah, 100%. Quickly then. So Jalen Phillips out for the game. You would assume Andrew Van Ginkel steps up once again. Connor Williams is a doubt. Do we see Alama Uluwave at least get bumped up to the roster to 53-man squad? And also, what is going on with Cam Smith?
We don't need to see Cam Smith until we need to see Cam Smith. The Dolphins are 3-0. So until we need to see 20K Cam, by the way, his name is, we don't need to see him. Cam Smith is our rookie, our second round. I lost $20,000 on that. Listen, bro, that thing hurt, boy. Oh my goodness. But anyway, we don't need to see him yet. Like, I'm okay with it. Like, and this is exactly the week we don't need to see him because Diggs cooked Noah his first game, and then Noah never recovered. So we don't need to see 20K Cam against Diggs and then have his confidence shot for the rest of his career and then get traded to Dallas and then have the best game of his life. You know what I'm saying? Well, the Steelers game was the best. Yeah, Steelers game was the best game of his life. I just kind of cramping my leg, though. This thing killing me right now.
Cramp is painful. You need to.
I had to muster up everything in me to not like sound like a cat on this microphone. Oh my goodness, bro. This thing is killing me. But you said something else. What was the thing you said before 20K?
Jalen Phillips and
Jalen Phillips. Oh yeah, let me look for these. We gave you some Andrew Van Ginkel stats, and it was the most mind-blowing stats that you would ever hear, especially when it comes to Andrew Van Ginkel. So yes, we absolutely need to see Andrew Van Ginkel in that role one more time, just in case there's some validity to all of this. So here's the stat. In his career, when playing over 70% of defensive snaps, Miami is 14-5. When playing over 80% of the defensive snaps, Miami is 7-1. In games where Andrew Van Ginkel has played 50% or less of the defensive snaps, Miami is 16-17. Yo, don't let that boy off the field, bro. You know what I'm saying? Like, Jalen Phillips is hurt. We put him at basically, in essence, the end before, and he got off. Yo, Van Ginkel, have a day.
100%. And then the other one was Connor Williams being questionable. If you pay attention to no huddle, does Liam Eichenberg get a start? And we also with essentially 2 roster spots opening up, do we see friends of the podcast Alama Uluwave?
I actually think Connor Williams plays.
Same.
And I do not want to see Liam Eichenberg start center in a game everyone wants us to win so bad. I don't want to see that. Like, can we wait like a week for that when we play? I think that we play the Giants or Carolina.
Yeah, 1 or 2, yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Like, can we test that out? You know what I'm saying? But I like Alama, bro. Like, bro, I think Dog is ready. But I actually think Connor Williams plays.
Before we shoot off, a few more comments. So Carl says fins up. IMAX says great show, fellas.
Appreciate you.
JML adds great show, fellas. I missed until tomorrow, but I've had fun as always, and there's only so many places to laugh and smile anymore. So true. Rob said brilliant about the Taylor Swift, Travis Kelce thing. Hannah says best video I have. And then Rob asked how Noah's done in Dallas other than week 1. Don't think he's done much, but he made a play and New team, new scheme, obviously still working things out. So yeah, we shall see how that goes. But if there's any reason to pay attention to the social media account over the next few days, so many things going up on YouTube, TikTok, Instagram. You got the lock of the final locks on Sunday. Any breaking injury news will have on YouTube and TikTok and Instagram. Obviously, the Travis Kelsey, I guess, prank video will be up there at some point as well. And just in general,
Can't wait to see it.
Yeah, and just in general to stay in touch with what we're doing, what the Dolphins are doing. We try and get as much information out as possible. And yeah, appreciate all of our listeners, all of our fans across Spotify, Apple Podcast, Google, Amazon, wherever you are listening to this right now, we genuinely appreciate you. Charlie, anything else to add?
Not even a little bit, man. Y'all check us out on Patreon tomorrow. We're gonna have up the picks of the week for Patreon. I want to say we started with $1,000 budget, and I believe we're over 2,000 now. Something like that. Like Miami Dolphin money line is something to play with, boy. I'm just saying. So yeah, y'all rock with us. Last minute locks will be on YouTube Shorts or IG, maybe. We don't know yet, but check us out, man. That's all I got.
Cool. We shall see you guys soon. Peace.